January 16th, which is Friday. It's 6:45. I'm just putting stuff downstairs for me to get changed into later because my parents are coming to stay. So Josh and I will be sleeping downstairs. So I just want to get all of the stuff that I'm gonna need once they get here down there so that I don't have to go into their space once it's theirs. I woke up at 6 because the baby was stirring. So I came down to make him a bottle and pump, but it's 6:43 and he still has not started crying. So got dressed obviously. I just have been pattering around trying to like tidy some things away, changing the garbages because I'm going into the city this morning to get Isaac and Miranda and they're gonna come here for the day, but I have to leave around 9:30 to do that. So like once the kids wake up, I probably won't get to do much. So I'm excited. I like to use this milk warmer at nighttime, so sometimes my pump doesn't line up with when the baby's actually waking up to eat. So I'll come down, I'll pump, I'll bring up a bottle that has cold milk in it and then just leave it on the nightstand until he wakes up. I toss it in here to warm it up and it warms up to the perfect temperature in like 2 minutes or less, and it's awesome. But I have to be very careful washing it because obviously there's batteries and stuff in here. Okay, counters, sink, floors. I washed this rug. All these counters are clean. Just her breakfast is out there. Most of her stuff's put away. Wiped down this, forgot that I can't use chemicals on it. And it keeps coming off, so it looks like it's still dirty. If you can hear, I've got laundry in there. Yeah, I got us spare toothbrushes to keep down here so we brush our teeth before leaving in the morning, but also because I don't want to have to go up in their bathroom to brush my teeth. Washing his cover.
Look at that.
What's it? Oh, mermaid. Cool. All right, you want to play with Play-Doh before we go?
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty darn good. Good morning. I think around 6:30 in the morning, January 19th, we had a snowstorm and there's no power. So I'm about to pump some more milk so that I can feed my baby because I have no way of, I can't open the fridge and I can't heat up the milk because I already used my milk heater, and I can't wash that because we can't use our water. I think the restoration time was estimated around 7 a.m., 8 a.m. I'm really hoping that it's actually going to be that because it's just going to get more complicated as the day goes on to deal with like pumping the milk. If it's too long and we lose all of our fucking food in our fridge again, I might lose it. I don't know why there's blinking happening on here. Hello. I wanted to vlog today. Wow, it looks scary. I wanted to vlog today because of the snowstorm, because we have a snow day, obviously. I really wanted to take Seren sledding on our new tube that we got for Christmas. My parents bought all of the families like these sledding tubes. Our property has hills and it's so perfect for sledding, and we haven't had enough snow to use the tube because we don't have like grass or anything, and we just have gravel and then mud like with sticks in it right now. That tube would have been popped unless we have sufficient snow coverage. We need to get a freaking generator, man. I can hear everybody in the neighborhood with their generators and we don't have one. It's also just so quiet in here when the power's out because there's just no other sounds. Look how dark it is. And it's very dark. Oh my god, it looks so crazy out there. It's a winter wonderland. Schools were also canceled. So I was not, okay, so Seren's not here. I haven't said that yet, but she had a sleepover at her nanny's house. She was also there like since lunchtime yesterday, and she wasn't supposed to stay for a sleepover, but I guess she wanted to, and so they called and just let us know that she was gonna sleep over, and I was like, oh, Okay. I still have a very hard time, like especially when I'm not preparing to let her go somewhere or prepared, like not have her here. Every time I walk past her bedroom, I got sad. I'm sure she had a great time. I'm just very nervous because I was so excited about the snow day to wake up, show her the snow, and take her sledding and like have a cozy morning. So I'm really hoping they can get here early. They have a snow plow, so like I think the driving issue would be fine, but I don't know. I want my baby home so we can have our snow day together. You couldn't see that, but I was putting my pumps outside to keep them cold so I don't have to wash them because I can't wash them. And I'm trying to call the power company. $9:15, still no power. I ordered a generator. Oh my god. This home ownership, man, I was gonna say I don't like it. That's not true at all. I love it. It's scary. It makes me nervous. What people don't tell you about this kind of thing. I'm so hungry right now, but we don't have like anything substantial. I guess I could eat Cheerios dry, but I don't want to. I'll have a fruit cup. They don't tell you about the fact that maybe you move to a different neighborhood and maybe that neighborhood loses power more often, and maybe you have a 3,000 square foot house that gets cold really quickly when you don't have heat when it's snowing. Look how pretty. And maybe you should have just fucking got the generator with the house, because apparently that's an option that you can do. Anyways, I ordered online for pickup with Apple Pay a generator, and I really hope it's gonna work. I think it will. I was in the rocking chair feeding him at like 6:30 in the morning, looking into these generators, what's compatible with the system that we have and what we can run off of it and whatnot. So I think it's hopefully a plug and go situation. I'm so anxious. This was a very big purchase, a very big impromptu purchase, which we already lost power while living here. We've only lived here for just over a month, and this is the second time we've lost power, and it's like we lost it at 3 a.m. It's 9:15 a.m. now. So you just don't think about like how often you're gonna lose power, but especially considering we didn't lose it that often where we lived before. I don't know why. We weren't on like a special grid, like a hospital grid or anything. It was just like we didn't really often lose power. But anyways, out here, there's a lot more wind, there's a lot more open space, a lot more trees, so I guess that makes sense. The other thing is that we have, what, like 1,500 ounces? I haven't even counted. We have probably almost 2,000 ounces of frozen breast milk that need to be I will lose my mind if I lose a whole freezer full of breast milk again. So like I need to have power for that, and I need to have power for our fridge full of food, because we have already lost an entire fridge and freezer full of food from losing our power last time, and that sucked, having to buy all of that back. And this time we have a lot more in the freezer because we just did groceries yesterday. Like all of those little things build up, and it's like, you know what, it's actually worth the money to get the generators so that those things don't happen. But also when you have 2 kids and there's no heat in the house and there's no running water, and I have to make a bottle but I can't make a bottle, like we have really, really kind neighbors. She's already offered to like give me hot water and hot coffee because they have a generator on for the baby and for us. And I just love that community feels so much. I feel like I've gotten sidetracked in that whole spiel, but home ownership is crazy, because then another thing, these generators are gas powered and you need somewhere to store said gas. We don't have a shed or a garage. You cannot store gas in your house. So now we're like, well, fuck, we also need to get a shed. We need a shed anyway because we need somewhere. Hey, somebody just woke up. We're gonna need a lawnmower in the spring, and if we can afford to get grass, then we will then need a lawnmower. But then we will need a shed to store that in. It doesn't stop. It does not stop. And then we're gonna need to have to fucking mow that lawn. Then we're gonna have to, there's so many things, it's crazy. I'm talking too much and now I've woken up my baby. Sren's still not here. Josh went out because he's gotta go get the generator and the cables and food. So I'm gonna be alone for a while. I just wanna go sledding with my girl. I just wanna take that tube out and have some fun. Anyways, as long as he lets me, I might read some more of my book. luck. Maybe, hopefully maybe, the next time I see you, I'll have power.
You're gonna ring into my ears.
Okay, stop, you're gonna pass out.
You would be recording this, you wanted me to.
Just in case.
I like it so.
Oh, careful, careful. Oh. She's helping you.
Daddy.
You helping? What is going on here? Oh, that's where that is. Thank you. I'll take that.
I want it. With my water bottle.
Put that back in your mouth, boy.
So you have to have.
The tip of it went right into my neck.
Wow. He looks like he has scoliosis a little bit.
Ow. Is he bent? He's a happy guy.
It's 7 p.m. now. Serena's already in bed because she hasn't been napping, so we try to get her down around 6:30, and then she's usually asleep by 7 if she doesn't nap. Usually. Today did not go really according to plan. We did get to have our really fun family time outside, just not as much as I would have liked, but that's okay. It ended up turning around and being nice. Did have a bit of mentee B today. Our power is back on, if you can't tell. I mean, we could have had these lights on with our generator, but it would have been only a few and you would have heard the generator going, but now it's nice and quiet. I love it. Oh, I need to lock this door. My pumps have been really off today, and for the past couple of days I've had a clogged milk duct in my right boob, which has been annoying. I don't really know why. I've been trying to get the baby to at least breastfeed a little bit. Like, I don't even try once a day. I don't even try once every other day. Just try once in a while, but I do try with these. And he doesn't, like, he just screams. Like, I'm telling you, he just screams bloody murder. I hold him tight to my chest, I change positions, I like put it up at the top of his mouth. I do everything that I've ever been told to do. Let me turn on the light here. I do my absolute best, and it's like I'm putting him through some sort of fucking medieval torture. I don't know why. Like, I had issues with Seren breastfeeding, but almost always she would, after like a minute or two, would be able to latch with those because it's more similar to a bottle. I don't know. I don't think I've done anything different. I really don't understand why it's such a struggle to get him to breastfeed. It would just make it so much more convenient. The reason that I'm talking about all of this is because obviously we didn't have power today, and it would have made my life a lot easier if he would have breastfed, but I've also had a clogged milk duct for a few days. The only real efficient way to get it out is if he sucks on it. And that boy ain't sucking on nothing, so, except his soother over there. He's like, conked. Okay, where's my bag? Anywho, Josh is returning a power cable to his dad that we borrowed to be able to use our generator. And let me tell you, ordering that generator at 6 a.m. this morning after the power had been out for 3 hours and the house was cold, and I was like, I know that it's going to be out all day and this is going to be miserable and impossible with 2 young children. I don't regret it one bit. I feel such an immense sense of relief knowing that if we have a power outage again, we have a freaking generator. We can run our fridge. My milk won't go bad. Our food won't go bad because last time we had to throw everything out and it sucked. God, it's just it's a beautiful, amazing privilege, amazing feeling that we can have that. I never in my life have lived somewhere where we've had a generator and been so jealous of all the people that just got to live on their fucking regular lives while we were sitting by candlelight freezing our little toesies off. So I'm just doing my little pumpy pump. And then I don't know what we're gonna do. We are rewatching Heated Rivalry already. We're on episode 4, I think. So the best 3 episodes of the whole season. 6 episodes is Criminal, but apparently that's normal for Crave. So whatever. Maybe we'll watch that and just chillax and enjoy a heated home because we've been living in the cold all day. I would really like to get in some jammies and watch some TV. But I will say, it actually has been really nice to be without power in that we really slowed down today. Like all of the moments that we had where we were just kind of chilling on the couch or talking or playing outside are moments that we probably would have been like, I would have felt the need to accomplish something. So doing the dishes, doing the baby's bottles, doing the laundry, doing things that require us to have power. But because I couldn't do any of that, we were just kind of hanging out and taking it easy and playing with Seren, both of us. And it was kind of nice. And it just reminds you like, man, we really aren't shit without power, are we? Like we act like we're in the medieval times and it's like, girl, get an actual grip on your life. I'm eating the rest of these blackberries, fuck it. All that being said, I'm probably gonna try and fly through some chores right now. Get bottles washed, dishwasher going, and laundry going, because even though it's nice to relax and chill and do just about nothing all day, it also riddles me with anxiety and guilt, so. It's funny having new appliances as well because the power came back on and every single appliance in this kitchen started singing. It was like kind of creepy, but so exciting. Dirty laundry. Like why? This is dirty. Now for the mission of collect all of the little laundry bits around the house that could use a little wash, like this. And I know her snow pants needed to be washed. And you know what? Her jacket could probably use it too. This guy. This is my new favorite cleaning brand. I love the scents and it's like natural stuff. And I think it's Canadian made. My thing died, which I am now charging. My handy dandy little nightstand charger. Oh, I forgot that I still have this on. Seren gave me a sticker earlier. I am reading Heated Rivalry after we just finished episode 4. This is our second time watching it, so it's so good. All that you said, all that you said, running through my head. That is such a good episode. Anyways, now I'm reading this, but it's kind of hurting my eyes because now I don't have a light beside my bed. But I really wanted to read. I've been loving reading before bed. Honestly, it's been so nice. I mean, knock on wood. The baby has been sleeping pretty good. Like, I only have had to get up with him once. I still have to get up and pump twice. Yes, twice. He usually is waking up now around like between 4 and 5 as opposed to 2 and 3. So it's just, It's very nice. So I have been staying up a little bit later because it's 9:30 and normally I would be falling asleep by now or asleep, but instead I'm reading this and then I'm watching the finale of Canada's Drag Race. Oh my god. I'm so excited. It was such a good season, and apparently it's been one of the more highly rated seasons, or one of the most highly rated seasons of Canada's Drag Race. So good for them, man. Oh, there's just everybody. I loved everybody. Like from the very beginning, I was like, wow, this is a really heavy hitting, a very strong cast. I don't know. It's fantastic. That's my plan for the rest of the night. I'm not really sure if I'm going to vlog on here tomorrow or if I'm just going to do a little morning vlog on TikTok because I do have both kids and we have both kids today. And I just feel like I have a lot of like housework catch up stuff to do, which is a lot easier to do, a lot easier to vlog on TikTok or short form content in general. So I think I will put a little pin in this vlog and return when I have something a little bit more interesting to do. Actually on Wednesday, I do want to go and thrift. I need to get the baby some more sleepers. He's like very quickly growing out of everything, and any clothes that anybody's bought, which we didn't want anybody to buy him clothes because we already had a bunch for this age, and I really miss buying clothes for my own kids. It sounds so like, I don't know. It sounds a little bit silly, but we've been very lucky that we've had some generous people in our lives buy a lot of clothes, but it gets to the point where it's wasteful, and it also gets to the point where it makes me a little bit sad because I'm not picking what my kids can wear because I'm busy getting requests from people to show them pictures of all the items of clothing. Anyways, and obviously if people buy me clothes, I don't want to be wasteful and not have them wear it. So it's just, why would I buy any new clothes? So I want to go thrifting, get some new clothes because he is growing out of 3 to 6 month clothing. He turns 3 months on Wednesday. Yeah, when I'm going shopping, he's going to be exactly 3 months. So that's bizarre. I want to find some nice little cute thrifty bits and maybe thrift some stuff for the house. Maybe I'll vlog that, or maybe I'll vlog a different day. I'm not really sure, but I'm having fun. I'm really enjoying making videos again and it makes me so happy. Good night. This boy is so squirmy when he's trying to eat lately, but I think it's because there was one night where, I think it was when the power was out or something, we missed his medication. And then 2 nights we did give him his medication, but we started giving it out of the new syringe that they gave us because the other one is less than a milliliter and he has to take over a milliliter, so it's annoying that you have to like go back in. Anyways, we thought this was going to be better, but it's way thicker. We can't get it to like the back of his throat without obviously like gagging him. And I don't know, I think the other one is so much easier for him to just like actually have to swallow it because he spits it out every time we do it with that one, no matter how far into the cheek I put it. So I think his tummy's bothering him because he hasn't actually gotten enough of his medication. But it's one of those things that even if you see him spit it out, you can't really double up his dose because you don't know what amount he got, so it's not quite safe to do that. Anyways, I'm gonna try and find another one of the little syringes because that's not fair for a little guy. He's wearing one of the sleepers that I got him. I went to Crunchies yesterday with both kids. I think I found him 4 or 5 sleepers and then a onesie, a really cute puffer vest, Carhartt overall, a nice hat, just a bunch of really nice stuff. So I got some things too. Today's a daycare day. Thank goodness. It's been a week since she's been to daycare. I kept her home last week for a couple of days. Did she go on Wednesday? I kept her home for at least a day because we had family coming and they wanted to spend time with her. And because there was some illness going around when I picked her up last week on Wednesday or whatever it was. I heard them telling parents like, oh, this kid had a fever today. This kid had a low-grade fever. Maybe don't bring them back until they don't have the fever. So I was like, hell no. I'm talking. He's so cool. Look at that little head. Okay, I need to do that. Whoo! Cold out there. -11. A lot colder than yesterday, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go to daycare and then mommy's gonna go to and you're so cute.
Oh, good boy, Golden.
You said you weren't gonna ask for Golden.
Oh, good boy.
I'll put on good boy. So I just went to Starbucks and I ordered, because ever since I saw that they had banana cream protein cold foam, I was like, oh my god, that would taste so good with something chocolate. So I got an iced coffee with mocha or chocolate sauce, I don't know. I was like, can I just have like something chocolate like mocha in it? Light ice, obviously. And then the banana cold foam on top. That's the protein cold foam. I haven't tried it yet. I am so excited. I have nowhere to put my freaking camera. Okay. Oh, come back here. I think that's really good. Let me try again. Oh, I'm afraid I did something good with this one. Wow. Okay. See, I was scared I was gonna like that. I had like a free drink to get with 100 points. So I got an iced coffee and I got it with the protein sugar cookie. Oh, bye. I got it with the protein sugar cookie cold foam and it was really good. Because they had this deal on that the cold foam, like the protein edition, was no extra cost. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do that. I was afraid I was gonna like it because it's like $4 or $3 extra to get this protein cold foam. But it is really good, I'm afraid. Ooh, and I don't like Starbucks, but the reason that I was getting it last time was because it was free, and it's also free now because I got a gift card for Christmas. So like obviously I'm not gonna let that go to waste. But being so real, this is delicious. Okay, yes, they put mocha in it. Banana protein cold foam, 4 pumps of mocha, like ice. This is a grande. That is good shit. Wow. I was going to get the fucking Dubai bullshit, but then I was like, you know what? I don't actually like any of the Dubai chocolate stuff. Like, I like pistachios, sure, but all of that viral Dubai, the boo-boo, like, it's not worth it. So why are we going 2 kilometers an hour, people? I never film in my car, so this is kind of like a fun little something. I don't know. Oh my god, this guy is... Why do you have your license? You should not have your license. That person. Oh my god. They keep putting their blinker on and slowing down and then not turning. I kid you not. Their seat up against the steering wheel, and they also either are 7 feet tall or they have some fucking crazy height added to their seat because they are just like this. Clearly they don't know how to drive, but whatever. That's their problem. So I'm going to Walmart because I need some things. I ordered some curtain rods because I didn't know if I was going to get out to Walmart. So they're being delivered tomorrow. But I need those like screw anchors, drywall anchors that you put in the wall when you can't
screw something directly into stud. Yeah, when you can't screw something directly into a stud, you gotta have those drywall anchors. And I have really shitty ones from IKEA that are plastic, but they piss me right off and they don't do anything. So I'm gonna go try and find some metal ones, some heavy duty ones, and some nice screws so that I can hang up curtains in both the kids' rooms, and also hang up this shelf that I got from Winners. It's really cute because we're starting to use our laundry room entrance as our actual entrance. We have two coat closets in our front entryway, which is why we primarily have been using that. But it's really nice to be able to have the laundry room because it has another door at the other end to separate it, which means if, you know, I've got the door open because I'm trying to lug groceries in, or if I've got the door open and Percy's lingering around, like it won't let the cold too much inside of the house, and also Percy can't get out, which is really helpful. And it's just nice to have a drop spot that doesn't need to be cleaned up right away as soon as you walk in the door and like getting mud everywhere. It's just nice. There's tile floor in there. I don't have to worry about it too much. So I got a really nice, it's like a shelf and it has hooks on it. So I'm gonna put that above our little boot rack, put our everyday jackets in there so that we can just get up and go. I also don't know if I filmed it yet, but I got a shelf for our bathroom. It's just a little corner shelf that's behind the tub and it fits perfectly. Okay, well, I can't reach you over there, so I guess that thought's gonna have to hold for a minute. I'm gonna use up my whole memory card and battery before I even get to the store. God damn it. I just need to turn really hard the other way to retrieve it. Oh wait, this turn might be it. That was a bit too much of a success. I found so many things on sale. I found 2 lamps, but I had already gone to the section with the light bulbs, so I didn't think to go back to get the light bulbs. I'm hoping I do have some at home that will work with them. I'm so excited. They're lamps that I actually like the look of, and they were both on sale. One was 40 and one was 50, I think. And they're actually really cute. And then I also found a lot of the random things that were on sale. I did get the baby a photo album because he doesn't have one for himself yet. And I already ordered a bunch of photos. They need somewhere to go. I did get what I went in there for, but they didn't have the metal drywall anchors. I got ones that were like contractor grade up to 45 pounds. So I'm really hoping that those are good. And it even came with drill bits that match the size of the anchors, which seems really handy. So I'm excited about that. I need to get home though because he's starting to stir. It's only 9:15, so we still got the whole day ahead of us for all my little projects. And this, the more I drink it, the more I think I'd probably get 2 pumps of milk as opposed to 4, because you don't really taste the coffee. Maybe that's for some people, but I do want to taste the coffee a bit more. Well, the baby is still asleep. I'm warming up his bottle, but I wanted to show what I got. So this is, I think, the one that I'm going to put in the, this is, I think, the one that I want to put in the living room. So, because it's got shelves on it. Thought that was pretty cute. The other one I got is this one. It's really cute. I don't know. I saw them, I was like, oh, those are nice lamps. And then I saw that they were like half off for some reason. And I said, yeah, I'll take those. I did get some other things that I forgot to mention. This is like a frost sticker to put on windows for like privacy, because we have like a big window in our walk-in closet. Of course, we don't want to block out the light that it's letting in, but some privacy would be nice, and to not have to hang up curtain rods. Like this was simply because it was on sale, and I can never go to a store without buying something for my daughter. Come on, it was $5. And literally this morning she has a book bag that I got her from the Dollarama to take her stuff to daycare, like her snowsuit and everything in, and it's probably around the same size as this, but like the quality, I'm like, I wonder when the zipper is gonna go. So this one, and this one has side pockets, so I feel like this one will just last her a little bit longer. This is the photo album that I got the baby. It's actually way nicer than any other photo album I have, so lucky boy. But that was on sale. Literally everything I got was on sale, and that's why I got it. We ran out of tape on sale. Well, I didn't need these, but again, on sale. And they just looked really nice, these writing pens, because I'm trying to get back into journaling after the move. And I finally filled out one of my last journals, so I'm starting a fresh new journal and it's beautiful. So, and then I don't have a diaper cream for his diaper bag. So whenever we go somewhere and I change his bum, I don't have diaper cream for it, poor guy. And then the only thing that wasn't on sale was what I actually needed. That's a lot of stuff, and I'm very excited and happy I got these. How in the fuck are you putting these through concrete? Whatever. Now I'm gonna feed him, I'm gonna pump, and as long as he lets me, I'm probably gonna get a start on these projects. Another thing that I wanna do, because Seren, I think, is officially done with naps. I know I said it before, but she did have a couple naps since then. But for, I'd say, at least a week, she isn't even like acting like she is going to be tired and have a nap. I think it's done. I think we're being phased out of the naps. I want to kind of revamp her room. She has this massive tent in her room that she likes having, and she definitely used it a lot more when she was younger, but at this point it's just taking up space and it's just a place to throw her stuffies in. I don't know where I'm gonna put her stuffies, but I am gonna take that tent out of her room and maybe put it in the basement, because I feel like she'd be more inclined, because that's somewhere she plays and she has her toys, so she'd probably be more inclined to use it down there. And then we have more space in her bedroom because it's kind of cramped right now. So I think what I'm gonna do is we're still gonna have like quiet time during nap time where she goes up, because what she does when she doesn't nap is she just like reads to herself and plays with her stuffies, and she's almost always perfectly content to do that, which is really nice for us. So I think we're gonna kind of keep that up, but maybe have an environment that's more conducive to that quiet play and give her a couple of toys. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna bring up her little pet shops, because I feel like that will end up being a mess. I was thinking maybe some of her baby stuff, because she has like a crib and a car seat and her baby dolls and everything. So I feel like that would be a really nice thing to have in her room for her to play with, and her stuffies can go in there. And then that's also less stuff down here, because I find this gets a little bit too cluttered and she doesn't actually use everything. A really big thing that I know for that it's a fact, but I haven't really been able to help it. Kids get very overwhelmed when they have a lot of things, when they have a lot of options, when they have a lot of toys in front of them. It's overwhelming. They don't know what to play with. They usually end up playing with the same things because there's a lot out there. So I want to do a bit of a toy rotation type of deal. Now, I don't really have the storage space to put them away necessarily. So I think what I'm gonna do is kind of rotate the toys between the different play spaces, because this is obviously where she's going to be the most, because it's the same level that I'm usually on. And I try to take her downstairs to the basement as often as I can, but it always gets to be like, oh, the baby's hungry, I need to go up and make a bottle. I don't feel comfortable leaving you down here alone. I think rotating the toys between the different spaces, maybe, and like moving them around so that it's in a new spot or it's in a new bin. I don't know. I feel like that's something that needs to happen in here. I need to take some toys away so that she's actually able to see what's going on and to enjoy them. There's a lot of different projects that I want to do, but I think today I really would like to focus on getting her room set up so that it's better working for her, and then hopefully hang up that shelf in here. That would be really nice if I could get that done, but I also might need Josh's help with that, so I'm not 100% sure. They also had these chairs, these like sitting conversational chairs, for $150 a piece, and I'm really scared that those are going to be sold out. I texted Josh a picture and I said we could use one of these, maybe even two, because we need some like accent chairs. I really hope he sees that and agrees with me, because that's a really good deal. Currently pumping. He's still asleep somehow, but even though it's only 10 a.m. I'm probably going to end this video here. I think I have filmed a little bit too much, maybe. I like get worried that I'm forgetting to pick up the camera and not filming enough, and then I end up yapping every single time that I film. So I've also got like the snow day footage from Monday. I don't know what's gonna be in this video. I don't remember, but I think it's a good time to cut it out, because I've also been really enjoying making vlogs on TikTok, even though every single time I do them, they're still way too long. I feel like TikTok videos that people make into vlogs are like 1 to 3 minutes, maybe 1 to 5 minutes if they're really good at it, but I just can't. I can't stop talking. I just like to talk about stuff. The quick cut editing is not really for me. I am trying to cut it down, but I'm still really, really enjoying making those TikTok videos. So I'm probably gonna do one that continues this day on, because already this space has changed from when we first moved in. It's only been a month, so it's just gonna continue changing and improving, and it makes me really happy to document it. So if you've made it this far, you're a trooper. Thank you for watching.